Good morning. Yesterday we dropped off our family at the airport, and I'm going to do a video kind of after that later and put that, oops, sorry, come back. I'll put that in there so you can see our day yesterday. It was a really fun day, but I got up this morning and was just kind of thinking, sorry, I don't mean to squint, but it's like the sun is just coming up over the trees and it's like right in my eyes, and so I'm like, I don't have a hat or anything because we're getting ready to go. Well, we're just getting up to get ready to go. We've got a couple hours before we have to be out of here and moved on to a more kind of semi-permanent place, which I'll talk about in another video, but our morning is kind of busy with that, so this is just kind of more of a quick moments and thoughts from my brain and just kind of where I'm at and where we're at and stuff. We had a great day yesterday, and this morning as I was just getting up and reflecting and kind of praying and everything, I just kind of realized, I mean, we've been in this big beautiful house, you can kind of see this is the back area, for a week, and it sleeps 16, and it's been lovely to be here. Actually, the view out the backyard is pretty great right now. I've got a good view. I'll show you. The only thing I don't like is that distance of the highway, which you can totally hear. There's my sunrise. Isn't it just lovely out here? So peaceful. So I'm sitting here drinking my tea, enjoying the sounds. And I just thought that it was so fitting that we're leaving today. I don't mean that in any kind of negative way, and this isn't necessarily a sad or negative post. I mean, in my head, there's some sad elements to it, but it's just kind of fitting. We had this big, beautiful house. We purposefully got it because we knew we were going to have just this big group. And by big, I mean, there's 16 of us, and we needed all the space we could get. This is just the perfect house for it. But it just seems fitting that we're leaving this big, beautiful house today after we dropped everybody off and we're back down to our small group of 10. Small group. It's weird how when you go from 16, mostly teenagers, down to 10, just your family, just your core. I mean, because it was our family that was here, but when you get down to just the core, just, you know, the 10 of us basically, the house quiet. It felt too big all of a sudden. Last night we got home from taking him to the airport, and we walked in and we just kind of felt the emptiness. It sounds so epic, but it is. We felt the emptiness when we got here last night. So just a little bit of background, because I know that you're thinking 10 is a lot, and you know, my little family of 4 or whatever, but I love large gatherings. I love the holidays when the family all comes and there is laughter and game playing. We eat, we talk, we share. We talk about everything, things that have been going on, we've been concerned about, or the things that have happened in our lives. And I love that. My house would have never seemed full or utilized the right way if I didn't have family coming over. Either all the time, we either had a niece or a family member or whatever come over and be with us. And I'm not sure I would have done, I needed all of that to come in and out of my life. Now, they didn't need to be there all the time. Like I said, we have a large family, so there was enough activity going on, but I don't think that the surroundings and the house and everything that we love to do would be worth it if it weren't for our large family. So if you don't have a large family, then just bear with me. And I'm sorry, it might be unrelatable if you have a smaller family, or if you have a family that when they get together, it's highly dysfunctional. And I mean, I acknowledge that. I've been around families that have had that kind of, everything that's said is hurtful or passive aggressive to such a dysfunctional degree that people go away hurting. That was, I just got landed on by a big old hornet, and that's the last thing I want, is to be stung this morning. He's over there staring at me. I know that every family wrestles with dysfunction to some degree, but our family's always purposefully been kind to each other, and I mean, we really want to see the family unit function well. And so our family gatherings are usually full of laughter and craziness. Just love. Really is. And I'm so thankful for that. But we're also really loud. The group of teenagers that are together are loud, and especially when they play games or, just get together and talk. I mean, it's just, the laughter is enormous. The littles, they're all getting big, but the younger ones, when they get together and they giggle, it's contagious. And then, of course, when all the adults are laughing, ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, but so good. It's so good. Fills my heart, makes me happy, and I love it. Even when it's hard, like life is hard, our family kind of brings us all together. And so we transitioned today from this big old house with 16 in it to our core of 10, and we're moving on to a house that's going to be semi-permanent for us. We go from this, like, I don't know, luxurious, just this beautiful log cabin. They've done such a lovely job here, to a kind of a traditional, regular old house. And it's sad. It's bittersweet. And I'll tell you the happy and the sad. So the happy is, I'm happy because I know they're all home, safe and sound. They were homesick, some of them were, and I mean, they were sad to leave here, but they were homesick, missing pets, or Betty was missing her mom, and so it's good that they went home. That is a good thing. I'm happy because the memories that we had with them are amazing. I'm so happy they got to spend time with us and be here for this part of this journey. I think it was perfect timing. They came towards the end. They got to see this part of the country. Many of them hadn't seen this part. Now, Betty was with us for, I think, half the summer, six weeks-ish, maybe more. And that was amazing. She's like one of my girls, and I love her so much. It makes my heart hurt for her to go home to her mom. I want them both to come with wherever we go. I want them to be in my back pocket. But I'm happy because we had a blast with them. We made memories that will last forever, and I'm so thankful for that. Having them here made it seem like we weren't so far from home. We weren't so far from our normal core our family. Now, granted, there's some key people missing, like Christian and Gabby, my oldest, and her husband, and my sister and my brother and their families, and just some key people are missing from this group. But having them here really made it feel like my family was here. We're all where we should be. I'm not so far away from home. But I am sad. I'm sad because they left. Because I realized that moving away from your core life, from your nucleus, is no joke. It's hard. So if you've ever moved across the country or away from your family, even across town, or you were so close and then you had to move away, it's no joke. It's it's the first time we've ever done anything like this, and it's hard. It's hard. So we go to a normal size house now, but honestly, this big house is empty feeling, and so it's fitting. It's fitting that we go. It was a good way to end our travel time, our vacation / house hunting, our expedition, our epic vacation. All of that is a good way to end, because it was a beautiful house, and we're all going to be thankful that we were here for this last bit. So I'm thankful for that. It's weird. In all honesty and fairness, I don't know how to cook for small groups. So just so you know, I am not prepared to cook for just Kirk and I someday. I know that is a possibility, but my ultimate master plan is that I'll have people living around and we'll eat big meals, and then I'll have grandchildren. That's my master plan. We'll see what happens. I'll talk more about maybe our future property and what it ultimately in my dreaming world will look like. And you have to dream big in order for all the other blessings to come along. And so I'm always dreaming big, and I'll talk about someday what I want our future property to look like, in that we'll always have people around. It's a quiet morning for me. I'm up before everybody else is, and I'm doing my devotions, loving my quiet time. I'm actually trying to change my habits so that I'm up earlier, because soon I'll need to be up early all the time, and that's hard for me to be up early. But views like this make it easy. Make it easy to get up and watch the sunrise up over that ridge of trees, looking at the rolling pasture, the fencing, and listening to the sounds. That is worth getting up for in the morning. It's worth thanking the Lord for each new day. Anyway, I'm gonna get up, get moving, work on my packing. I've got a lot to do, less hands to do it. So, and I didn't prepare anything yesterday. Normally, right before we leave a place, the day before, I'm prepping, I'm packing, and I'm getting my stuff ready so I can help the kids. And I didn't do any of that yesterday. We spent our whole day in Charlotte, just that last hurrah with the family before we sent them off. And so I have a lot to do this morning. So I'm up early, making this quick video for you, and thanking you for sticking with me. I know I haven't posted very many videos the last couple days, or weeks actually, last couple weeks. So thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for watching, and wherever you are, we just pray lots of blessings on you and your family, and see you next time.